Hey Pisces, what's up? It's Jamie from Soulvine Guidance. We're checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. I'm just sitting at a different location right about now, but let's check in and see what Spirit has and what you need to know for the weekend. Let's go. Put those back. Let's start here and then we'll go a bit deeper. Okay, 10 of materials. We have got 2 of voices, Queen of materials, 8 of inspiration, 10 of inspiration. Let's get them up there. Okay, guys. So kicking off here, there seems to be something perhaps in the home space or around your workplace, something that's fulfilling, grounded, was a place that you feel full and I think just in a really strong spot at some point. It's where people gather, come together. But there's also this element of being in a crossroads about the stability of this with the Queen of Materials. I don't know, maybe there's been some conversation here or some change or some movement happening because of the burdens that someone's feeling or carrying around the home or the workload that they're having. This could be around finances, being potentially a little bit challenging right now. But there's something here that looks like it kind of changing direction or being in question to change direction, okay? Clarifying the 10 of materials, we've got the Muse of materials. So there is someone like, we've got earth energy, King earth energy. So Taurus, Cap, Virgo, that seems to be, I wonder if this is someone trying to get back to this place or working to hold in this energy, hold in this space here, bringing people together. I mean, you know, the time of year that can be understandable, but I feel someone here that's going on a bit of a journey regarding their wealth, regarding whether their home life, strengthening that, grounding into that. Let's get a little bit more here on this Muse of materials. What do we need to know? We've got the Knight of materials. There's a lot of pentacle energy here. Yeah, I just feel this is looking like really strong and really good. Pisces, at the same time, what I'm just recognizing here is something has slowly shifted or changed, or some conversations come about here that's put something in question around a direction here. Let's get a little bit more. Thank you. Okay. So 2 of voices, we've got the 5 of emotions. So I feel that there's something that has happened, like I said, that's transformed here around potentially the way someone feels about a situation, the way someone maybe feels leading, whether it's in the home space, in their career, whatever it is that they're doing. There's something that's at a crossroads because there's someone that's just potentially unhappy or feeling like they're just not fulfilled anymore. It's like whatever they try to touch, whatever they try to bear essence in, it's just recognizing something needs to change here because they're not getting what they need. So if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, this could be relating to an air energy. We've got now the Muse of voices. I feel like someone's trying to breathe new life or new energy into a situation is what I'm getting here. Let's get a little bit more. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of materials, what do we need to know? We've got death energy. So like I said, whatever's been in question around some form of stability here, we can see that that's coming to an end. Can we get more on the death energy, please, Spirit? So we've got the Three of Emotions, which is Three of Cups, and Two of Materials. So it feels like something has ended with a connection. We've got Muse of Materials, Queen of Materials. So there seems to be a divine counterpart here or connection here. Someone who, again, I feel leading the family life or leading some form of strong connection or partnership. What I feel is coming up is at some point this has ended or come to an end. Someone maybe perhaps made that choice, or the energy is kind of felt like this is kind of dead, this isn't working, something needs to change. But I can see someone's in question here about whether to put energy into some form of reconciliation with this Three of Emotions and Two of Materials, looking at how can we do this, how can we balance it out, because whatever's been happening, whatever's been moving or shifting forward hasn't been too great. Let's have a look at the Eight of Inspiration. Again, some discussion of something ending. We've got the Hanged Muse, which is your energy, Pisces. Looking at the bigger picture, looking at the sacrifices that someone has made, you, them. But really, someone here wants to make things right, wants to balance something out, wants to get to the truth of this. What is this truth? What is this justice energy? What is this justice energy for Pisces? Knight of Voices. I feel this has been spoken about already, or someone's going to come in to talk more about this. Share more of this Knight of Voices energy. What do we need to know? Knight of Voices. Yeah, it seems like whatever's transpired or whatever's been communicated here, again, timelines are going to be different, Pisces, but it just seems like someone is choosing to go into a certain direction or move forward in a certain direction. With this Chariot as well as the Eight of Inspirations, there's something that's moving. Maybe someone's making new plans, going a new direction, and maybe they're being led from an unhealthy energy right now, or the conversations or whatever happened that got here. Is kind of heavy. I think what's interesting, I feel like at some point in time, things perhaps were moving forward in a way that you thought, okay, we can figure this out. But then when I look at it, I feel like that movement came to an end. And then it was like reassessing. And then there was some form of conversation that happened or occurred where, I don't know, maybe it just got too toxic, you know, trying to figure it out or trying to figure out what's next or how to take action towards that. Let's get a little bit more here on the Devil energy. What do we need to know? Yeah. I think someone here, whether this is you or dealing with someone, has been struggling in this energy of the dark and the light, of what they're really feeling, but what they really want, and how do I shift out of this to get to this? And I feel like that's what's been happening. But what has been transpiring, I think more than anything, is words that rush in, conversations that rush in, that can be pretty harsh, swift, firm, and it's just coming from an unhealthy place. No matter how much you may try to move forward or try to control the conversation or whatever else this is, it just, something just hasn't been going too great. The Ten of Inspiration is the Hierophant. So there just seems to be some block with this commitment or connection here. What else do we need to know? But you've got the Muse of Emotion. So there's a lot of masculine leading energy here, okay, with this Muse of Emotion. So there's a lot of depth here. There's a lot of love here in this connection, but it's a lot It's a lot, Pisces, whether it's for you or for the person you're dealing with. What else do we need to know here with this Muse of Emotions? Well, we just got the Four of Wands pop up, but Muse of Emotions. So I got the Knight of Inspiration, Page of Voices, Nine of Materials. Again, another fast-moving energy coming through here where someone wants to communicate. This is an interesting energy because I need to clarify this, but there's some element here that seems to be about someone really trying to assess here on building up their confidence again, in stepping into their own, gaining independence, or someone's watching you do this, Pisces. Let's get a little bit more on what this is about. Page of Swords, share more on this Page of Swords. Yeah. It's like new boundaries are being set, or you know how someone might look for information to validate their beliefs or why they've got to stand up for something. So I feel like there could be someone who's operating from a strong place of bias or a strong place of defensiveness in their belief system that you may be dealing with. Interesting energy. What do we need to know about this Nine of Materials? Yeah. It's like wherever this situation goes, and I feel like there's a bit of a theme right now here, Pisces, but wherever this situation takes you, we can see that there's a lot of depth. There's a lot around financial stability, financial growth, and a decision of a partnership of some kind. It looks like there is consideration here for reconciliation, someone trying to look at things from a higher perspective, the big picture, but there's still toxicity showing. And I can see, like I said, someone stuck here in the dark and the light, whatever this dark and light is. Someone's trying to get to their happy place because they know that whatever's happened or whatever's been happening is unhealthy. There is love here. There is care here. Amongst it, though, there is still this part of someone going on their own, doing things on their own, moving forward on their own. And maybe someone's expressed why, like I said, but been so determined to gather information to support their belief here. But we can see with this star energy, someone either needs to heal or there's hope for healing in terms of a certain direction that someone wants to go. Share more on this star energy. Ten of Emotions, Nine of Emotions, and Six of Voices. Wow, this is big energy. So we've got the Nine of Materials, Ten of Materials, Nine of Emotions, Ten of Emotions with the Six of Voices. So whatever's happening here for you, Pisces, this is something that's moving in a very strong direction of really being connected to how one feels when they're in togetherness with people that they care about, how one feels within themselves as a person, and how do they get that to a happy place. So I don't know if there's just someone that's really focused on their own healing right now to work with that, or if someone's going that direction or wanting to do this in like growth together. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on that energy. But this is looking really, really good in terms of where it's moving to or shifting to. I just don't know for some of you if it's in the way that you're hoping this transpires. I've just got to grab some cards. Hang on one sec. Okay. So let's get a few more clarifiers for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What's the final message? See, we've got positive movement forward, which is beautiful. This is the Eight of Wands energy. No, actually, that's the, I believe, Eight of Pentacles energy. What else do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. I just fully knocked the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, we've got a lot going on here. We've got the third eye. So there's something here about positive movement forward, and also getting the clarity on where you're going, like trusting in what you're seeing, trusting in your visions, trusting in any downloads and things like that. As I said, I feel like there's some healing that's taking place here, Pisces, for someone, or for a connection of some situation here. We've got 2 sevens, 3 sevens here. So furthermore, there's some pretty significant information. This could also be like information that someone's receiving, but insight and understanding of their own intuition, of, I believe in recognizing something or a situation here is what I feel, because there is something that is building and growing that you can't see yet, but maybe there's some understanding. But I feel healing needs to occur first to get to this next chapter. The patience and planning energy, it seems like it's moving to a new energy of love. I really want to know, with this love begins, it's like the Ace of Cups, if this is something new or something that is rekindling. Let's see if I can get a little more for you guys to help your journey. Just 1 second. Okay. Tell us more about this love begins. I don't know if someone's ready for this. Share more. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So I do feel like someone is going to come in here, Pisces, with this 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Hanged One, to really talk about some newness here. I wanted to look at what was on the bottom, and we got the 2 of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. We've got the 2 of Cups energy on the bottom, and we had one more flip out, 10 of Pentacles. There you go. I have a feeling that whatever this connection is, it seems to be an existing connection. You might get another connection, or someone who wants to come in and expresses interest, or has some energy that just feels really good of a direction that they're going. But I feel whatever is presented to you, or some opportunity, there's some concern here of what is being presented, because I think you've been here before, and amongst being here before, you know what's transpired, and it's stressed you out more than anything. And I think there's trying to look at the big picture, is how do we make sure we don't repeat where we've been or what we've done, because there has been toxicity here in this connection. I think someone, you know, may suffer in their own ways, maybe have a little bit of a depressive energy, you know, or an energy that is in constant worry. But this also could be someone that is trying to push through the challenges of the toxicity that has been there. So you're going to know if, you know, you've been dealing with someone who is, you know, who may have depression, who may have anxiety, and it can impact you as well, right? While it might impact the person, obviously, who has it, it still impacts the other party. And sometimes I think that's forgotten in the scenario. But what I can see ultimately is coming back in full circle, is getting back to this 10 of Pentacles. Strong, solid foundation, strong, solid family connection that's, you know, full. And that's where I think people gather in strength, in understanding, and in a commitment towards each other to make something grow, and doing what you need to keep that growing and flourishing, right? It's, you got to plant, you got to water that, and whatever that dynamic is, that's going to be unique to you, whether that, like I said, it's in the workplace, your actual family, extended family, your best friends, whatever this is, 10 of Pentacles represents for you. I can just see that there's something here that wants to awaken, but I think there's still a lot of healing that needs to happen here before it can get to that stage. But I do think there's potential here, whatever this is. Obviously, free will, timing, things like that. And you just never know also what pops up, because even if there is something new, fresh and exciting that pops up, you just may not be ready to receive that yet, because you know that there's still things that you've potentially got to heal, or there's still things that you're looking at or contemplating within yourself but very much, there just seems to be a lot of energy here of existing energy that you're just not sure if you want to sacrifice again, or put yourself in a position, if you're in a strong position now, feeling good about yourself here, like the Nine of Materials, whether you want to go back to this new beginning to get to the 10, because can it really get there? Because you've seen different, or been through different experiences here, and maybe that could be part of the crossroads as well for you, Pisces. I'm going to leave that with you, dear friend. Hope you are well. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas for those that celebrate. Happy holidays for those that don't. And yeah, happy holidays all around, I guess. Much love. Bye.